Alrighty, hello class. This is the getting started video that I've set up here to kind of walk you through some of the course information on D2L. Of course, my name is Tom Gailey and I am your instructor for the week. You'll see a series of videos and we'll be in close contact. So let's get right to it here. What I've got here is on the screen I have the course. And what we will go to, the first thing you want to do is go to the course content. That's where you usually go in the content tab. First thing that you're going to see is a getting started tab. It might open up to the table of contents, but here's your getting started tab, which obviously is where you get started. This little video is going to be in there, and this will give you some information on where to go. I'll make another video about MindTap course, but this is just kind of a general overall view of where we're going and showing you around a little bit on the course material. The course is international business, so we'll be talking a lot about academics and how the business world works. We also are going to look at a number of case studies, real case studies, and finally we'll have an import project. We'll be bringing something in and you'll learn how to do all of that. So the best way to get yourself familiar is to just cruise around the site and see what you have. I've got a textbook you can look at, but let's take a look quick at week one. After you've gone through the getting started and the textbook, I'll make a separate video on that. Take a look at what's going on for week one. The first week actually has a lot of things to do, but part of that has to do with getting your book set up and getting started, and then there's a pre-course check and just finding that. Might give yourself lots of time. Each week what I'll do is I'll have learning objectives, basically what we're going over, and these are all separated into various parts. The characterization of globalization, major industrial or international institutions and things like that. And then we're going to have a quick brief info chapter by me, say something about it, kind of tell you where we're going each week. And then what you're going to do here is you're going to have the text right here. There's a link, goes right there, and every week you're going to have an interactive quiz. So once you take the, once you read the chapter, it doesn't take that long. Make sure you read all those small boxes and everything. Take the interactive quiz, and then we also always have what's called a media quiz. Media quiz. So there's two quizzes that you'll take at the end of each chapter. And take a look through for the discussions. We're going to have plenty of discussions, one or maybe two during the week. Those will be instructed as I come up to those, but basically we'll have a rubric on all that there. So here's another thing that we're doing is point counterpoint, which is part of the discussion tab. Now let's talk about discussions. Discussions are, of course, the way in which you are present in class online. Of course, we're not meeting face-to-face, and for that you get to spend time at home participating in a group discussion. It's a pretty good tool once you get used to how it works. But each week there's going to be a discussion. I'm not going to let you see what other people say until you post already. You don't want to just react and say, yeah, I think what that guy says is great. That's not how you do it. And again, there'll be some better instructions as we go along through the discussions, but make sure that you are thinking about a good answer and not just the first thing that comes to your head. Sometimes there's going to be some research required. Sometimes you're going to want to have to go through the text a little bit there. So here is one of the point counterpoint discussions, and that one, this right here. In another week we may have two discussions. There might be a long video for you to watch or a short video for you to watch. A lot of them are pretty short. Let's take a quick look at week 2, see what that looks like. Here's your assignment. Here's the media quiz on Dubai, and there's a video on Legos. We've got a point counterpoint and another discussion. So that's really it. Just make sure you follow each week. Here's what we're reading. You'll get more information in the text, obviously. And then here is where I give you a little bit of an overview of the chapter for the week. We kind of have to take a look at what's going on. Of course, dates are here. Keep track of those. As we go through each week, here is the information that's on the week and what we're going to be talking about. And I think I'm going to leave it there. So just get yourself familiar with the content tab and running around there. Alrighty. Thank you.